Hey guys, it's Alisa. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I am going to give you 7 idioms that you can use when talking about having fun with your friends. Here we go. So the first one is hang out. So hang out is probably the most common idiom that is used on this list. It may be one of the most common idioms used in the English language, and it simply means to spend time with someone, to socialize with someone. So you can socialize with your best friend. Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Sarah today. You can go socialize with your dog, your pet, your cat. I'm going to spend a little bit of time hanging out with my dog. We're going to go to the park, go to the beach, have a good time. You could even spend time by yourself. I'm going to hang out by myself this afternoon. I really don't want to be around anybody. It just means spending time with, and we're talking about spending time with someone or yourself in a social way. So if your mom is like, hey, what are you going to do today? Oh, Mom, I'm just going to go hang out at the mall. You're saying you're going to hang out, you're going to spend time at the mall, but you're talking about doing it in a social capacity. So this probably means you're going to end up seeing somebody or meeting someone at the mall. This is a very common thing to do when I was a teenager, hanging out at the mall, meeting whoever was there, but it was just a social thing. So whenever we're talking about hanging out, it is a social thing, and we are usually happy to do it. Unless you specifically say, I don't really want to hang out with you. When you say I'm going to go hang out with someone, it is implied that you want to hang out with them, that this is a positive thing, you like the person you're hanging out with. You can hang out with somebody just as friends, or you can hang out with someone as more than friends. Maybe it's not your significant other yet, although you can definitely say I'm going to hang out with my husband, I'm going to hang out with my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife, whomever. But you can also use hanging out with, like, something casual at the beginning stages of a relationship where you're not so sure what it is or where it's going. You can use hang out for that too, because it just means spending time with someone in a positive social capacity. So our next idiom is have a blast. So to have a blast just means to have a lot of fun. So maybe you go hang out with your friends at the mall or the park, or you just watch a movie, or you go to dinner or have coffee. It doesn't really matter what you do. You just have a really great time. Usually, when we talk about having a blast, we are talking about having a good time with our friends or with our family. We did something with them and it was a lot of fun. We had a really, really great time. So maybe you come back from hanging out with your friends and whoever you come home to says, hey, how was dinner? Oh, it was so great. I had a blast. It was so great seeing everybody again. You can really do it with anything where you're having a good time. Now, of course, you can use this sarcastically. Maybe someone says, how was your math test? Yeah, it was a blast. So in that case, I don't know, maybe math tests are really fun for you, and that's just like what you consider a good time. In that case, it would not be sarcastic. But for most people, any test of any kind is probably not what they consider to be the most fun they've ever had in their life. So in that case, they would be using it in a sarcastic way. But usually we use this to be completely positive and to just mean that we had the best time. It was so great. It can't be like a normal time. It has to be a good time. It doesn't have to be like the best time ever. We're going to talk about that in a second. But it does need to be like higher than usual. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, if 5 is like a neutral, normal, like, yeah, I had a good time. This is a 6 or higher. Like, it's got to be like a significantly good moment. You can use this however much you want. So if you hang out with your friends every day, you can say we have a blast every day. You can absolutely do that. There's no limit on this. There is another idiom that we're going to do next that means even more fun than this. But with this one, you can use it as much as you want, as long as you're having a really good time. All right, so our next idiom is have the time of my life, or your life, someone's life. All right, so have the time of my life just means you had the best time. The best time. This is not a normal time of fun. You can't just throw this out there, otherwise it will lose its meaning. Have a blast is like a normal amount of fun, like a lot of fun. This is a step up. It's like 2 or 3 steps up from that. This is huge. So think like a really important birthday party, like a quinceañera, or your 21st birthday, or your 30th birthday, or 40th or 50th birthday. Like this, your wedding night, like this is like a lot of fun. This is not normal level fun. I'm not sure you can have the time of your life more than once a year. In fact, that seems like a lot. But yeah, New Year's Eve, maybe if you like really go hard for New Year's Eve, maybe that's when you have the time of your life. But even so, like if you do that every New Year's Eve, it can't really be the time of your life because this has to be extraordinary. It has to be much more fun than usual. I'm going to say that maybe you only get 10 of these in a lifetime. Maybe. It's got to feel like this is one of the best moments of your life. You're like ranking the moments of your life and you're like, this is top 5. If it is not one of the top 5 moments of your life, I don't know that you can use this phrase. Because if it's not one of the top 5 moments of your life, maybe you just had a blast. You can't just throw around having the time of your life. But anyway, it just means you had the best time ever. And you would just, in a sentence, you would just say something like, I cannot believe how amazing that was. I had the time of my life. Or, wow, was that not the time of our lives? It just has to be something just so incredible. So that's how you would use it in a sentence. All right, so our next one is time flies. So time flies is a shorter version of a longer idiom, which is time flies when you're having fun. And you can use both of these, time flies or time flies when you're having fun. If you use time flies, people are going to assume that you're just shortening time flies when you're having fun. But you know, we're lazy, so we don't really want to say the full word. So time flies when you're having fun, or time flies just means time goes by really fast. It's been an hour, but I feel like it's only been 5 minutes. And the reason for that is because I'm having such a good time. It could be a good time with somebody. It could also be a good time by yourself. Maybe you're watching a movie by yourself, or maybe you're reading a book by yourself and you're kind of engrossed in it. You're just super focused or super in it. And you don't realize, oh, it's been 4 hours. It's dark outside and I've missed dinner. You don't realize that's happening because you're so involved in what you're doing, and time is just going by really quickly because you are really enjoying whatever it is you're doing. This is a phrase that you can use however much you want. It's not having the time of my life. So you can use it, you know, as much as you want. Hopefully this happens for you a lot because it just means you're really enjoying what you're doing and you're just completely focused on it. This can also happen when you're hanging out with somebody that you really enjoy hanging out with, or if you're doing something with someone that you really enjoy, then time will go by really quickly. I mean, I think we've all had this experience where we're like, I can't believe it's been 3 hours, because you're just having so much fun. So in that case, you would say, yeah, time flies. And really, this is kind of something that's a standalone sentence. It's often a response to something. If someone's like, I can't believe that it's already 4 o'clock. Someone might say, yeah, time flies. This has been so much fun. And you really aren't using it in a sentence. It's kind of its own sentence. So our next one is hit the town. So hit the town just means we're going out. We are going to socialize in the city. It doesn't have to be a big major city like New York or London or Paris. It can be whatever is a city for you, whatever is downtown for you. Because sometimes you'll be in like a really small town and, downtown, the city for you might just be like 2 blocks. Doesn't matter. If you're going to those 2 blocks for the purpose of socializing and having a good time with other people, you are hitting the town. So we can do more than just hit the town. We can hit the mall, so I'm going to the mall. We can hit the grocery store. I'm going to the grocery store. So in this case, hit means going to. I'm going to hit the cleaners real quick. So I'm just going to go to the cleaners. I'm going to hit the kids' school, and then I'm going to hit up the bank. I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then I'm going to come home and make dinner. So you can use it in a very matter-of-fact way, like these are the errands that I'm going to run. Or you can be like, hey guys, what are you doing tonight? Let's hit the town. So you can use it in that way as well. So hitting the town, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going to the city, you're going downtown, and you're going to socialize with your friends. You are going out. You're going out. You're going out to have a good time. Our next one is paint the town or paint the town red. All right, so when we paint the town, we're going out. We're going out again. We are going out, and we are definitely going to socialize. We are probably going to the city or whatever downtown is where you live, and we are going to have a really good time. A really good time. This is a better time than when we're hitting the town. We're not using this with hitting the grocery store. No. When we paint the town or paint the town red, I mean, just imagine it. Imagine in your mind that you like have a paintbrush. I imagine one of like the roller painty things, and you're just going out having fun, woo, with your friends, and you're just like sloshing your paint, your red paint everywhere. It's kind of like that, but you're not painting anything. There's no vandalism. You're not painting anything, but you are going out. You're having a good time. You're not trying to be quiet about it. Like, you plan on having as much fun as you would like to have. This one is more fun than hitting the town. Hitting the town's a good time. Don't get me wrong. Hitting the town is a good time. But if you say that you were going to paint the town red, you might have gotten into a little bit of trouble. Good trouble. Like, totally fine. You didn't get arrested. But maybe you should have. No, I'm joking. Kind of. When you paint the town red, I mean, you are like, you're going out. Maybe you're going out drinking. If you drink, you can paint the town red without drinking, but like, you're gonna like go out dancing and like, I don't know, maybe you're gonna dance on a chair, dance on the table. It doesn't have to be anything naughty. Don't do that. But you're just going out to just have the time of your life. When you are painting the town red, you're going out to have the time of your life for sure. Now, you can paint the town red. I mean, if you're in college, maybe you paint the town red every weekend. So you can definitely paint the town red multiple times. It's something that you can do often. I think, though, the older you get, the less you're painting the town red. Maybe you're just hitting the town at that point. Just because paint the town red is just, it's a little wilder. It doesn't have to be like you were super bad and you got in trouble and did naughty things wild. It's not like that. There's nothing bad about it. You're just having as much fun as possible. And you might say something like, we are going to go out tonight and we are going to paint the town. Or, we are going out tonight and we are going to paint the town red. You could say, we're going to hit the town tonight and we are going to paint it red. You could do that too. So you could use both of those together. Just painting the town red is just like an extra level of fun. A lot of fun. Maybe on vacation if you're going on like a girls trip. I mean, for me, if you're going on like a girls trip, you might be like, we're going to go out tonight and we're going to paint the town red. We're going to get home at 5 o'clock in the morning and it's going to be amazing. So like one of those nights. One of those nights. All right, so our last one is with bells on. We are going to hit the town tonight and we're going to paint the town red. Are you up for it? Yep, I will be there with bells on. So with bells on, it just means you're enthusiastic. So whatever it is someone is talking about doing, you're like, yes, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's go. You're just excited. You're enthusiastic. You're like, yes, I'm absolutely going to be there. I am all in. I am so excited to paint the town red. It doesn't have to be going out. It could be anything. It could be a work thing, really. You could be like, hey, we have a work party tonight. Are you going to come? Yep, I'll be there with bells on. Or it could be a little more serious. You could say something like, we have the client dinner tonight. Are you going to come? Yes, I will be there. I will be there with bells on. You don't have to say I will be there twice. You could just say, yes, I will be there with bells on. So it's up to you. You can say I will be there with bells on, or just I will be there with bells on. Both work. It's up to you how you want to do it. They mean the same thing and you can say both interchangeably, one for the other. So just with bells on, you can say it about anything that you're excited about. Little Jakey can't wait to go to Billy's party on Saturday. We're going to be there with bells on. So it can be with anything. We're usually talking about something social. We're talking about something positive because we're excited about it. All right, so that is it for this little group of idioms. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell because I will be making more videos like this. Also, if you are interested in idioms, there are some other idiom videos up on my channel, and I'm going to add a few more. I will put the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye.